quick spin up tornado right up Highway 31. 65, 265. Here's Clarksville, northern Jeffersonville. Then you're going to be running into the River Ridge exit right there. There are a ton of shops, movie theaters, restaurants right here. These folks all need to be seeking shelter at this time. There is a severe thunderstorm warning out, but there is the potential of a spin-up tornado right here near Cementville as that cruises down 265 towards Highway 62. And then you're going to run into the East End Bridge here very, very soon with some of this rotation. Let's get back to the regular reflectivity mode. So yeah, we still see this little bit of a notch right here. This is in Clark County, Indiana. And likely going to be moving right over the Ohio River here very shortly near Utica, River Ridge. Again, this is 265. Here's the East End Bridge, Lewis and Clark Bridge. This is just to the north of Clarksville. Possibility some hail. There's continuous cloud to ground lightning strikes. We've got our storm team, Weather Beast, looking that direction. And it looks like, where are we at? There's downtown 64. And so we've got our crews out live. We've got busy radar here with several heading towards downtown there with our storm team Weather Beast and cruising around. We got a reporter Taylor Woods out there that will be reporting on any potential damage. Okay, back to the confirmed tornado on the ground. This is north of Madison. This is still a confirmed tornado on the ground with that area right there. This is now east of DuPont to the northeast of Middle Fork. It is now east of Indiana 7, which is just north of Madison, Indiana, heading towards the Bellevue area. So now it's heading over Highway 421 in Indiana, northern Madison County. So the worst of it is now east of you in DuPont and Walnut Ridge, heading to the Bellevue area. Let's go to our velocity mode, and it looks like a good bet we still have the yellow colors. This is bad news.
And you can see now we're looking back off towards the northwest on into southern portions of Indiana. Just a very well-developed line segment that's moving on through. Matthew.
Jay, a couple of reports coming out of the National Weather Service and from storm spotters out of Floyd County. Estimated 55 to 60 mile per hour wind gusts have knocked down trees at Paoli Pike near the Knobs Point Apartments, and that's getting close to the New Albany area. Also tree down Highway 62 at Highway 11 in Floyd County, and also on Long Meadow Drive in New Albany, report of a tree falling on a roof of a home there. So some damage with that storm as it's moving out of Floyd County there, which we're looking at on the cameras currently behind you.
Yeah, powerful storms moving on through. Let's go over to some of our traffic cams. Suzanne, what do you have?
So this is a live look at 264 and 64. As we switch over to the Lynx One product, we can show you what's happening there. So you'll notice, obviously, torrential downpours. It's a very slow go, obviously, for your evening commute. But this is an indication of some of the heavy rainfall, and I suspect this is about to get much worse. On the left-hand side of your screen, you can see that's the traffic that is currently heading westbound, heading a little bit closer into southern Indiana, either approaching 264 or the Sherman-Mitten Bridge as those cars continue to make their progression, and it's going to get worse here as that heavy rainfall continues to overspread the metro.
All right, gang, powerful storms moving into the downtown area. Severe thunderstorm warnings in effect. We have a tornado warning that remains in effect off to the north. Say that again, Troy. Say it again. Oh, the Sheraton camera. Okay, yeah. This is the Sheraton cameras. We're looking back off towards the west. And you can see the very heavy rainfall, the gusty winds that are moving in with this particular line segment now into the metro area. Matt, you talked about 50, 60 mile an hour winds across Floyd County.
Yes, that was Floyd County between the Knobs and New Albany. We were getting reports from the Lafayette Township Fire Department of a couple of those, as well as down into New Albany with a tree that was that fell on a home, and that was in the Long Meadow Drive area there in New Albany.
Okay, Matt, thank you. Let's go back to the Doppler radar here where we have the warnings in effect for our region. There they are, and you can see they've been extended now farther off to the east to include the rest of the northern one half of Jefferson County, the metro area, on into Oldham County. And as we close in, getting some notches starting to form as well. Suzanne, I noticed that there were a couple of low-level locks.
Yeah, it looked like that just for a second. Yeah, here we go. This is just south of the Lee Hamilton in Clark County, and you can see here a fairly decent lock there that we're picking up, and that's just an indication that we are seeing some of that rotation. So this is in the right near that Watson area. So this is right near areas of the Lee Hamilton, just a little bit past 60 into the Watson area where we're picking up some of that storm velocity here. So this is in the Oak Park area, heading a little bit closer over to Utica, Guthrie Beach, a little bit to the north of Glenview. So right kind of hugging along the Ohio River there,
Yeah.
Jay.
Yeah, and there's 265 right there. There's the East End Bridge. Gives you some perspective as to where we're at. Prospect over towards Green Spring, and then you get into the Glen Oaks area, Worthington, the Ford truck plant, and this rotation. Wow, let's go right there. Let's zoom in tight on that real quick. Right there near Watson at this time, it looks like we've got some very strong rotation that has quickly developed. And now racing off to the east, there's State Road 26, Highway or Interstate 265, Port Road. This is far southeastern portions of Clark County, getting ready to cross over the Ohio there. That's the East End Bridge right there.
And actually, I think, Jay, what we should probably try to do, if we pull up one of our Trimark cameras, Trimark 1, we can probably show you the Lewis and Clark Bridge to give you some perspective on what's happening.
Just went tornado warning for that storm until 6 o'clock. That's tornado warning now. Far southern portions of Clark County, Oldham County, north central Shelby, southwestern Henry County, so it goes off to the east for a while, and also northern and northeastern, that far northeastern tip of Jefferson County, Jay, until 6 o'clock. Right now, that is radar indicated, nothing confirmed, but a radar indicated storm.
But I'll tell you what, that is a very powerful couplet that has quickly developed near Utica, moving off in an easterly direction. So again, watching from River Bluff down towards Prospect, Harrods Creek, as Matt just alluded to, the Glen Oaks area, then on into Oldham County, up U.S. Highway 42, out 329. This storm is heading in your direction. It is strongly rotating. We have a new tornado warning that has been issued for southeastern portions of Clark County, Indiana, northeastern Jefferson County, Indiana, again, to include the Prospect area, the Green Spring area, over towards Glen Oaks, on into Oldham County. And you can see very strong winds right now on the East End Bridge, our Trimark camera network. Not a good time to be traveling at all late on this Tuesday afternoon, as this zone right now is underneath a tornado warning, as we have strong rotation showing up on the radar, very close to Utica, right on the Ohio River, and this is pushing into the Prospect area, and will continue to travel eastbound, really close to 329 there, Cover Bridge Road. Over the next several minutes. So if you're in that area, wow, has that really taken on a tornadic signature, as you can see. Tracking it, it's moving quickly off to the east at speeds of almost 50 miles an hour. We're talking River Bluff and surrounding communities, 539, be in your basement. Goshen, 543. Brownsboro, 547, the Buckner area in Oldham County, 551, down towards Russell Corner and eastern portions of Oldham County, close to LaGrange, around 556 as we get closer to that 6 o'clock hour. A very powerful storm, which has really wrapped up very quickly here on the radar scan. That's the type of atmosphere we are dealing with late on this Tuesday afternoon. Lots of wind energy, lots of twisting and turning going on, even outside any thunderstorm activity. So you can well imagine when storms form in that environment, boy, they can rotate and rotate quickly. Guys, this is going over a pretty populated area. Any confirmed reports? It looks fairly intense on radar. Suzanne, while Matt's looking at that, can you go over to our debris tracker?
Sure.
We now have a TVS signature, too, on that, on the storm analyzer. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, boy.
Yeah.
Looks like it could be right there. This blue shade, likely not. It doesn't line up with the rotation, but that right there does. So this could indeed be a developing tornado. that is on the ground or could be reaching down towards the ground. Bottom line, you are underneath a tornado warning here in northeastern portions of Jefferson County. There's Park Road, as you can see, Bass Road,